Aquarius, the great Mars cycle, from determination to destiny from October 26th to December 6th, 2025, when fire enters the air, ideas turn into reality. The awakening of Mars energy in the final stretch of 2025, Aquarius, the cosmos lights a fire beneath your wings. Mars, the warrior planet of action, drive, and passion, enters your sign, becoming in domicile, or what Thai astrology calls Kaset Bodhi. This is not just another planetary transit. This is a reactivation of your destiny, a 6-week cycle of courage, movement, and awakening after months of internal stagnation. From October 26th to December 6th, your life becomes a battlefield of opportunities. Mars empowers your voice, your vision, and your desire to claim what's truly yours. Part 1. The fire of self-assertion. Mars in Aquarius is not impulsive like in Aries, nor defensive like in Scorpio. Here, Mars acts with strategy, intellect, and precision. For Aquarius natives, this means one thing: you are ready to fight with your mind, not your fists. You'll feel an inner surge to speak your truth, take risks, and make moves you once delayed. This is the moment to act decisively, whether it's launching your project, confronting a difficult situation, or stepping into a role that scares you. Example: imagine an Aquarius entrepreneur who's been building a tech startup quietly for months. When Mars enters Aquarius, suddenly the ideas crystallize. Funding arrives. The courage to pitch, to speak, to lead all ignites. What was once just a plan now becomes a mission. The same energy applies to anyone under this sign. If you've been waiting for the right moment to take action, Mars says, now. You don't wait for permission anymore. You create your own timing. Part 2. The engine of productivity. In Thai astrology, Mars rules action, courage, and confrontation. But when placed in Aquarius, a fixed air sign, it's like combining fire with wind. The result is a storm of innovation. You'll notice your mental speed accelerating. You think faster, move faster, and respond faster to challenges. This can be your most productive cycle of the year, especially if you work in fields involving technology, AI, or online innovation, engineering, or mechanics, digital marketing, trading, or crypto, as Mars supports risk-taking activism, community leadership, or humanitarian work. Mars gives you focus and momentum. Tasks that once took weeks can now be done in days, but only if you channel your energy properly. Think of it like an engine running at full speed. It can take you far if you steer correctly, or it can burn out if you lose control. So, plan your schedule wisely. Set goals you can finish. Mars rewards closure, not just effort. Part 3. The power and the shadow. The double-edged sword. Every strong planetary position carries both power and danger. Mars in domicile gives you strength, but it also tempts you toward conflict. Under this influence, Aquarius becomes more direct, impatient, and competitive. You may find yourself pushing back against authority or breaking free from restrictive systems. While this can liberate you, it can also lead to friction with people who don't share your pace or vision. Example: an Aquarius employee might feel frustrated with a slow-moving boss. A creative Aquarius might rebel against a client's endless revisions. A romantic Aquarius might feel suffocated by emotional expectations. In all these cases, Mars tests your ability to manage assertion versus aggression. So remember, your power doesn't lie in shouting louder, but in acting smarter. When you feel provoked, pause. When you want to fight, strategize. Because during this period, diplomacy can achieve what conflict cannot. Part 4. Wealth through movement and action. Mars is the planet of movement, and wherever it goes, it brings momentum, including financial energy. For Aquarius, Mars activates the first house, the house of self, body, and initiative, and it directly influences your money flow through self-driven projects. In simple terms, money comes when you move. This is not a time to sit and wait for fortune. It's a time to create it. If you're employed, this period could bring bonuses or promotions from taking bold steps. If you're self-employed, clients appear faster, collaborations spark easily, and your brand visibility rises. Even in investment or crypto trading, the key is to act with courage but not recklessness. Example, an Aquarius trader who has been observing the market might suddenly see a breakout. The impulse to act appears, but wisdom says to combine intuition with calculation. This is how Mars rewards you, through bold but intelligent action. Thai-astrologers call this a phase of, meaning the planet of Mars unlocks fortune through action. So, if your finances have felt stuck or delayed, this cycle breaks the dam. Part 5. Passion, relationships, and emotional heat. Let's talk about love. Mars in your sign electrifies your aura. You become more magnetic, confident, and attractive. This is when people notice you. Your energy, your voice, even your silence carries intensity. For singles, sparks can fly quickly, especially with people from unusual backgrounds or through social media. For couples, the chemistry intensifies, but so can tension. Mars brings heat, but remember, heat can warm or burn. Arguments can arise from pride, especially if one partner feels ignored or undervalued. Avoid the urge to win an argument. Mars rewards passion, not domination. Example, an Aquarius woman might suddenly feel drawn to someone from a different culture or career field, someone who awakens her adventurous side. But the same energy that creates attraction can also cause impulsive decisions. So, ask yourself, is this passion or just the thrill of rebellion? Mars blurs the line between excitement and danger. Keep your heart open, but your mind clear. Part 6. Health, energy, and physical vitality. Mars rules the blood, muscles, and nervous system. When it activates your sign, your body becomes both your weapon and your warning signal. You'll have more energy than usual, but also a lower tolerance for rest. Sleep may feel shorter, your mind more alert, and adrenaline levels higher. To stay balanced, practice mindful movement, exercise, yoga, or even walking meditation. Physical activity channels Mars constructively, preventing burnout. Watch for overexertion, especially in the nervous system such as stress, insomnia, the head and legs, such injuries or inflammation. Blood pressure. Mars increases circulation and heat if you feel agitated or restless. Water is your ally. Swim, shower, or sit by rivers. Water cools Mars fire naturally. In thaiastrology, this remedy is called cooling Mars with the element of water. Part 7. The social revolution. Aquarius is the sign of society, innovation, and reform. When Mars enters the sign, it doesn't just change your personal life, it activates collective energy. You may notice people around you becoming more outspoken, rebellious, or idealistic. Movements for justice, equality, or technology might surge globally. On a personal level, you'll feel drawn to stand for something, to use your energy for a cause greater than yourself. This is the time to lead, not follow. If you've ever dreamed of starting a community, a YouTube channel, or a social movement, Mars gives you the courage to start. Example, an Aquarius content creator might launch a new channel about sustainability, a teacher might initiate an education project, or a programmer might design an app to help local communities. Your actions during this phase echo far beyond your own world. They inspire others. Part 8. The cosmic timeline. Key dates. Let's look at how the cycle unfolds. October 26th. Mars officially enters Aquarius. Ignition begins. Expect sudden bursts of motivation and clarity. November 3rd to 9th. Mars aligns with Pluto. Deep transformation. You may face power struggles or intense decisions. November 20th. Mars trines Jupiter. Fortune through courage. A breakthrough in work, money, or reputation. December 6th. Mars leaves Aquarius. The fire settles. You'll begin integrating what you've learned into long-term progress. Between these dates, the universe gives you windows of action. Each one opens a door, but you must walk through it. Part 9. The spiritual meaning. The warrior of vision. In Thai astrology, when Mars becomes Ksetradat Bodhi in domicile, it is said, the fire of Mars becomes the power of Dharma. That means your actions now carry karmic weight. What you start under this energy can shape your destiny for years to come. This is not about fighting others, it's about fighting your inner resistance. Mars in Aquarius teaches that true strength is the courage to be different. It's the will to act on your ideals, even when the world doesn't understand them. So, if you've been doubting your path, this is your cosmic reminder. Your uniqueness is your weapon. Your originality is your armor. Part 10, the grand lesson. As Mars completes its journey through Aquarius, you'll realize that the greatest battles were never external. They were the silent struggles between fear and faith, hesitation and action. This transit ends with you stronger, more confident, and more grounded in who you are. So, let this be your mantra. I move with purpose, I act with integrity, and I lead with vision. Because Mars in Aquarius doesn't just give you power, it gives you direction. Closing message from October 26th to December 6th, 2025, the cosmos hands you the sword of clarity. It's sharp, bright, and heavy with responsibility. Use it wisely, Aquarius. Cut away fear, doubt, and hesitation, not people. Defend your dreams, not your ego. Because in the end, this period isn't just about doing more. It's about becoming unstoppable but still kind.